Welcome everybody, I'm here with Lee Kennedy, a Senior Formulation Chemist at Gtechniq, and today we're going to be talking about Gtechniq Bike Ceramic. Lee, Gtechniq Bike Ceramic, it's a bit of a game changer, it's very different to what currently exists in the biking world. What is it?
So, what is a ceramic coating? So, ceramic's a very broad term, but more specifically when we talk about coatings, this is a paint protection system based on silicone technology. So what this does is it's a series of silicone-based chemicals that will react with the surface of the paint to form chemical bonds and create a new surface over the top. The reason why we're doing this is that new surface that's created has much lower surface free energy. What that does is that makes things harder to stick to it. So exact same principle as a non-stick frying pan, but much harder. So this is going to stop any dirt, mud, everything else that's going to get all over your bike, stop and sticking to the surface. So then when you come to wash it, you rinse it off, that mud and dirt is going to come off a lot easier. You can spend a lot less time washing your bike and more time riding it.
And that's the important thing, is about getting out there, having more fun than it is.
Yeah, so like I say, obviously, people want to take good care of the bikes, they want them to look good, but at the same time, you're still going to be getting out there and riding all the time. So you don't want to spend more time cleaning it than you do riding it. This is just going to make it a much simpler process. Less dirt's going to build up on the bike whilst you're riding, and then that dirt's going to come off a lot easier.
And in terms of surfaces, because there's lots of different surfaces on bikes, there's Invisiframe, there's vinyl, there's a lot of matte finishes out there, bare carbon as well. Is there a surface that this product can't be applied to?
No, so we've looked into all the different surfaces that you just mentioned, the different finishes, so be that matte or satin, to see how this product is going to affect it. And visually, it won't make any difference, and it bonds and gives the same durability to all the different surfaces as well. The reason why visually it doesn't change anything is because this forms a layer of around 1 to 2 microns thickness. To put that in some sort of perspective, a human hair is 70 microns thick. So it's this imperceivable layer that goes on top, and it's just the surface chemistry that is changing to stop dirt sticking to the bike.
And currently there are in the market a lot of spray-on sealants and spray-on silicones. In terms of durability, this massively outplays them, doesn't it? Yeah,
so spray-on products is probably going to last one wash or so, and that is simply something that's just going to sit on top of the paint and then can be washed off. This chemically reacts with the paint to become the surface of the paint. So we work with a lot of advanced materials departments in some very high up universities that have fantastic equipment like a scan electron microscope that can actually look at how thick this layer is and how the coating bonds to the surface. Then we ourselves, and working with some of these universities, we've come up with a lot of durability testing methods. So we know from that and all the data we've built up that this is going to last for around 2 years on the surface and still give you that same level of performance.
Which is quite exceptional when you compare it to products that are out there currently. There's nothing else which even comes close to this.
No.
So that's really super innovative product that we're bringing to the market.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in terms of, I'm guessing there are a few areas where you can't or you shouldn't really apply this product to. So there are a few, aren't there?
Yes, so obviously the simple advice is avoid any moving parts. So this is designed to go on things like, it could be your frames, your forks, your cranks, so stationary painted parts of the bike. Obviously don't put it on your brakes because, as I say, this is reducing the surface area, so it's going to reduce friction and your brakes wouldn't work. So you wouldn't put it on your brake discs or your pads.
Your stanchions as well.
Yeah, your stanchions as well, but another example of something that you wouldn't put this on. But the instructions are on the box and it's designed for the more aesthetic, non-moving part of the bike.
And a lot of people may look at it and go, oh, it's a bike ceramic, you know, it's really technical. It's actually converse to that. It's really, really easy to do, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you simply clean the bike, dry the bike, and then everything else you need is in the kit here. So there is a frame prep which will remove any grease or any bits of clean products that are left over. You then simply wipe the product on, leave it for about a minute, and then buff it off with a microfiber cloth. So it's a very quick, easy process, and it's quite a pleasant thing to do. It's a nice feel to it, and you'll both feel the nice slick finish that you get as you're applying it.
So we very much based it around the DIY, do-it-yourself application.
Yes,
It's super simple.
yeah, very simple. Follow the instructions, and anyone can do this on their bike.
Magic. So, and I guess for the audience, just if you wanted to get a bit more into the science and the tech, we had Ollie from GCN come and visit us. He spent a fair bit of time with you talking about beading and the Lotus leaf. So if you have a look in the description, you'll find a link directly to that video, and you can really delve a bit deeper into the actual science behind this product. Thank you for joining us, everyone. If you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments. You can also like, share and subscribe. Thanks, Lee. We'll see you all soon.